The end credits of Minecraft, read in a dramatic voice. Minecraft. It's the slowest scrolling I've ever seen. This is the review of the Minecraft credits. I see the player you mean. Sergeant Pepper 11? Best voices for the narrators. Yes. Take care. It has reached a higher level now. Level 76 to be exact. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. You're a bird, apparently. Of course you're part of a game. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words. On a screen! Because they are. That is how it chooses to imagine many things, when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface. Oh wait, no, I forgot, this is the bird guy. Very flexible. And less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. Actually, behind my screen is just a bunch of books. If you guys... Yeah, actually that's true, it's less scary than a ton of those dreams. Let's see. They used to hear voices before players could read, in the olden days. Back in the days when those who did not play called their players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew in the air on 6 powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and of trees, of fire and water. It dreamed, it created, and it dreamed, it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted and was hunted. It dreamed of the shelter.
Is this poetry?
Yes, both. It's poetry and winning. Ha! The original interface, 1,000,000 years old and it still worked, but what true structure did this player create? In reality, behind the screen. I told you, behind the screen is books! I don't know. It worked, with 1,000,000 others, to sculpt the true world. In a fold of the and created a in the ball. I cannot read that thought. No. It has not yet achieved the highest level. That must achieve in a long dream of life, not the short dream of a game. Does it know that we love it? That the universe is kind? It's not kind. Sometimes, through the noise of its thoughts, it is the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad. In the long dream, it creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality.
Jeez.
To cure it of... Yeah, that bird guy's mean! To cure it of sorrow, it would destroy it. Sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes, when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them that they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes, I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes, when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them to speak the world they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I want to tell them, this world you take for truth is merely and I don't know what he said, but it looks like they censored some swears out there. I wish to tell them that they are in the They see so little of reality in their long dream, and yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them, too strong for this dream. To tell them how to live is to prevent them from living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story. I don't want to hear a story, this has gone on too long already.
You have to listen to the story.
Gotta listen to the story. But not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely, in a cage of words. Not the naked truth, that can burn over any distance. Give it a body. Again. Yes. Player, use its name. I'm not it, I'm a guy. Sergeant Pepper 11. Player of games. That's my title. Player of games. I want that to go up. I want that to be my new last name. Like Sergeant Pepper 11, player of games. Good. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs burn. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again. Under gravity, in air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are. Your body touching the universe again at every point. As though you were separate things, as though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain. Father, Son, Mother, Moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, Jinn, ghosts, the green man, then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The words change, we do not change. We are the universe. Everything you think isn't you in you. You are looking at us now through your skin and your eyes, and why does the universe touch our skin and throw it light on you to see you, player, to know you, and to be known? I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time there was a player. The player was you, Sergeant Pepper 11. Sometimes it thought itself human. On the thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock, the ball of molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas, and there were 330,000 times more masses than it. They were so far apart that light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. This light was the formation of a star. and it could burn your skin from 150 kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of a world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white. Days were short, there was too much to do, and death was temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story. Basically, they're explaining me playing Minecraft. Sometimes the player dreamed it was in other things, in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing. Sometimes they were very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream into another, then woke from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on the screen. Well, I am watching words on the screen. Let's go back. Jeez, these words are going by so fast. The atoms of the player were scattered in the grass, in the rivers, in the air, in the ground. A woman gathered the atoms. She drank and ate and inhaled. She ate me! And the woman assembled the player in her body. And the player awoke from the warm, dark world of its mother's body into the long dream. And I was born. And that's where babies come from, kids. And the player was a new story, never told before, written in the letters of DNA. That's a short story. And the player was a new program, never run before, generated by a source code a billion years old. And the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created so long before this game in the heart of a star. So the player too is information from a star, and the player moves through a story, which is a forest of information planted by a man called Julian, on a flat, infinite world created by a man called Marcus, that exists inside a small private world created by the player who inhabits a universe created by Shush. Sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft and warm and simple, sometimes hard and cold and complicated, sometimes it built a model of the universe and it has flecks of energy moving through the vast empty spaces. Sometimes it called those flecks electrons and protons. Sometimes it called them planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was in a universe that was made of energy, that was made of offs and ons, zeros and ones, lines of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game, sometimes it believed it was reading words on a screen. You are the player. Reading words. I understand I'm a player, you loser. Shush. Sometimes the player read lines of code on a screen, decoded them into words, decoded words into meaning, decoded meaning into feelings, emotions, theories, ideas, and the player started to breathe faster and deeper. It realized it was alive, and it was alive, and those thousands of deaths had not been real. The player was alive. You are alive. I don't know why he had to say you 3 times. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of summer trees. That doesn't have a capital A. Neither does this one or the next one, and sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through light that fell from the crisp sky of the winter, where a fleck of light in the corner of the player's eye might be a star a million times as massive as the sun, boiling its planets in plasma, and or the visible moment, player walking home at the far side of the universe, suddenly smelling food, almost as familiar door, about to dream again, and sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through certain ones, through the electricity of the world, and there were scrolling words on screen at the end of a dream, and the universe said, I love you. And the universe said, you have played the game well. And the universe said, everything you need is within you. And the universe said, you are stronger than you know. And the universe said, you are the daylight. And the universe said, you are the night. I'm a very conflicting person, aren't I? You're a daylight, you're night, you're everything. And the universe said, you fight is within you. You fight is within you. And the universe said, the light you seek is within you. And the universe said, you are not alone. Not just trying to tell us about aliens in this whole monologue. That's what I've gotten from this whole thing. And the universe said, you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said, you are the universe tasting itself. Tasting itself? What? What? Talking to itself, reading its own code. I am talking to myself. And the universe said, I love you, because you are love. And they... No, wait, no! Oh, dang it, I messed that up! And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream, and the player dreamed again, and dreamed better! And the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player. Wake up! Oh jeez. That kind of reminds me of the whole thing that Herobrine did. Like, there was a whole link to a message from Herobrine, but, I don't know. Look that up, guys. So yeah, that was a dramatic reading of Minecraft's end credits. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to become part of my army. A like and favorite if you did. Comment below if you liked the voices. Yeah, this is going to be its own separate video. It's not going to be part of the, other thing. But yeah, see you all next time. At ease, privates!